Today in our studio we have AN Global CEO Avinash ji. He is going to tell us about the business consulting. If you are having your company in US and in your company in UK or in mention any country, and you want to sell your company or you want to buy a company or you want to overtake a company, this can be done by this AN consulting company. Means they will take care all the consulting, business consultings, whatever you require in US or in India, UK, US or whatever it may be. So regarding how, what are the AN global company, how it is going to help it out in doing this business consulting. Mr. Avinash, can you let us know what is business consulting and how your company is going to help it out to the business people?
So we've got different things within the consulting. First, consulting is if someone wants to acquire a company. I think you started off with acquisition, so let me start from there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are a Indian company, you want to expand your operations in US, Canada. So that's a consulting. So we can work with you and work out what is a strategy, how we penetrate into the market, what is the structure, legal structure that we should form, whether it should be subsidiary, whether it should be marketing office, whatever structure. Some countries require local directorship, like in Canada. We can help provide that.
Okay.
Then we can do competition analysis. Okay, and then we can start from there. Or you may say, look, I am in this particular business. Let me buy a small business which is not doing very well, because I get the entire system process. Maybe you buy a company there. So that fast tracks that. So we can help anyone with the acquisitions in any of the countries. We can help them expand their operations overseas. And so, yeah, from start to end, we can provide those consulting services.
That means if I want to expand my company, if it is present in India or in UAE or in China or whatever it may be, so you are going to help it out to establish their business centers in those countries, US, UK, Canada or whatever it may be. That is your main thing.
Yes, not the main thing. That's one of the things we do. We do 5 different things, but consulting is definitely one of the key ones. And because why people want to expand? Because you are an Indian company. You say tomorrow I'm in 5 countries. You earning in dollars now or pounds, so your profitability goes up. Your trust for your investors goes up because you're a international company, and there's a lot more benefit that comes with it.
Okay.
So you broaden your horizons, your vision is grown, and that's what we're helping you achieve.
Okay, so suppose now my company is a exporter of fabrics. So you are, I want to establish my company in US. So you are going to take care all the things, formalities, apart from that one, business strategy also.
Mainly, we would do company formation, business strategy. We can do some competition analysis. We can do some research into, the pricing structures and all that for them, and then they can. But we're not going to run the business for them.
Okay.
We are external accountants. We want to stick to our consulting role rather than becoming a trader today and a chef tomorrow.
Okay.
But we're more the brain work and getting them into that country, because we know that our clients are the best. They know what they're doing.
Okay.
They know the business, subject matter experts they are.
Okay.
We just facilitating them as professionals to launch themselves in these countries.
Okay, okay. Can you tell me, means how you are going to, even you are going to fetch clients there, or only just establishment you are going to do?
No, we can take a role depending on what it is. Like I had 2 days ago a client, and they are into ethnic wear and all that. Now we can help them structurally. I can help them become a franchisor. That's what we're talking about. But if they expect me to get there and sell, or my team, not me personally, to do that, it's going to be difficult. I want them to have certain things that we can do all the hand holding, make them understand the new markets, the way business is done. We can do some competition analysis. We can go and see what ethnic wear is available currently in Dallas or other places. What are the pricing? I said pricing is going to be the key. In some cases, China is big in manufacturing. So you say, look, I want to sell this pen and its landed cost is $1 as an example. And if China is doing a better quality of that and giving it 50 cents, you might as well not come. what's the point of you wasting money on me and creating a company if your product is not competitive?
Okay.
So it's very good to know whether your product is competitive or not.
Yeah, sure.
So we are consultants, and some people say, hey, our product is doing so well in India. We give you the thing, you sell the business, and you take some percentage. I said, but who's going to give the money for doing the market research, competition analysis, do all the thing?
Yeah.
So if you give us a set fees for that, and then we can even find you distributors. Maybe we
Okay.
can find you, and if you feel no, it's worth doing, on your own, maybe we can give you some helping hand, a little bit of operations.
Okay.
But we don't want to become a trader. We don't want to become a restaurateur per
Okay.
se.
Okay. So means before expansion, you can do a R&D for us, and you let us know that this product is a competitive or not, whether it's going to really do business in US.
Whether it's worthwhile or not, you can never, you're not God, you don't know all the answers, but you can do your due diligence and find
Okay.
out, what looks feasible,
Okay.
for a fee. And I suggest that to everyone before jumping into the new market. You may like Canada, you may like US, you may like any other country for that matter, but whether that product that you have or the thing you have, is that going to be well accepted? Who are your competitors in that market? At what price they're supplying? What is their packaging? A lot of things that come. I mean, some FDA regulations come in some of the products and all. So we have to do complete due diligence to find out whether it's a good idea or not.
Okay. So for that one, how much you are going to charge initially for that one?
You talk about money first. I don't like to talk about money first. I like to talk. I'll give them, because they're coming from you, I'm going to give them free 30 minutes consultation just for me to know whether we can do something or not. Let me see what it is and all that.
Okay.
If there is something, I may give them some very good advice and not charge them.
Okay.
Maybe they'll buy me a cup of coffee one time.
Okay.
But if it is something good, then I can put some mind. I can give them everything in writing as a proposal. This is what is expectation. You manage client expectations.
Yeah.
This is what we can do. Whatever we can do, we're going to put it in writing. Everything is there, and we are accountable.
So Mr. Avinash, what he's saying that one, he's going to give 30 minutes a free consultation before proceeding further. Then once that is done, means once he understands your business and these all things, then there will be a separate MOU, which how to expand, what are the terms and conditions, with feasibility, everything. These all roles play in. It's a very great service you are giving, because 30 minutes free consultation, you know that CPS in the US, they charge everything. So that is really a great thing. Thank you very much for that one, Mr. Avinash. So Mr. Avinash, can you explain regarding your AN Global's franchisee model?
Franchise model is not new.
Okay.
It was there before I was born. So
Yeah.
it's a great model. I mean, can you think of McDonald's? Can you think of food? Look at any big brand. They all are franchise model. What is a franchise model? Franchise model is you have a proven concept. You have a proven food. It may be anything, and so someone, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel and not having expert knowledge, they say, Mr. Prakash, I really like this. Can you give me your name? Can you give me your brand? Can you train me? Can you support me? Can you give me all the operating manuals? Mr. Prakash says, okay, Mr. John, you give me X dollars as franchise fees. This is our agreement.
Yeah.
This is what you undertake to do. This is what I undertake to do. This is a contract.
Okay.
Okay. So what you are saying, you are going to be using my brand. I allow you to do that. You're going to use the office as I tell you, the color scheme, blah, blah, blah. Entire business in a box is what you are providing to a potential person, because you are successful. You have a proven model. So that's what they're buying into.
Okay.
So that is a franchise model in short.
Yeah.
And so it's a great distribution model, great one.
Okay.
You mentioned that there is no cost involved. There is one-time cost, which is to set you up.
Okay.
Because in India, they're not really franchise laws, but countries like US, Canada, Australia, they have specific franchise laws that you need to abide by.
Okay.
And so there are different parts of legal documentation that become your agreement, and it's all legalistic society.
Okay.
So franchise disclosure document, everything about the disclosure. You have operating manuals. You've got all the legal contracts. You've got your business plan, a pro forma.
Okay.
That's what we give it to a potential person and tell them how to run. We train them, support them, and all.
Okay.
So there is a one-time fee of becoming a franchisor. And second thing you need is to prove your concept. You can't say that, hey, Prakash's samosa is so good, come to India and check it. You want to sell your samosas in US or
US.
Canada. So a lot of people, what they do is maybe they have one operation only as a showroom,
Okay.
and to prove the concept that, hey, look, I'm running it, it's profitable,
Okay.
blah, blah, just to show, you can test, you can how it looks.
Okay.
So that's the initial one-time investment that you do. Once that is done, then people will come to you.
Okay.
Then you attract and all that. So as AN Global, we own 6 franchise different opportunities. We're into business brokerage and consulting. We're into real estate. We've got 2 food franchises. We're into franchise side of things as a franchise, and also go global. And we're going to acquire a lot more of these concepts and make them franchise. So it's a great concept. So for you as a client, what we can do is we can take you to any of the countries like US, Canada, UK, Australia, and instead of running 100 locations, 100 lease agreements, 1,000 employees, all the headaches, we can make it one time so that it's a proven concept. We do all the legalities for you. We can do competition analysis. That's what we do when we helping you become a franchisor. And once that is done, you run the shop also, you have your team, and then you sell. The more you get franchisees, the more value of your investment goes. So don't think that it's actually an expense. It's actually a one-time thing, and you get 2 franchisees, your costs are covered. And it's an asset which is going to keep giving you money
Yeah.
month after month, month after month. They keep paying you royalties. That's ongoing for life.
Yeah.
So it's a great model, and I know it's picking up in India. I was there at one of the expos a couple of days ago, and people are waking up to this concept. The only problem is in India there are no laws. They're still trying to abide and create certain things. But in US, Canada, these countries, they have very strict laws.
Okay.
So, you can't just say, hey, I'm a franchisor here, so I'm a franchisor doing no. That's nothing. Here, you don't have anything. I haven't seen FDD, franchise disclosure documents or anything. So
Yes.
that's what we can do. And so it's part of your growth strategy. It's part of your strategy to become a global company,
Okay.
to expand internationally. But like you said, to get other people to invest, they are taking the risk.
Yeah.
They will learn from you, but let's say it's a food industry. They will sign the lease. They will hire and fire.
Okay.
Whatever they make, you get a royalty anyway.
Yeah.
You have no headaches.
Okay.
And your job is to make sure that your name is going well.
Yeah.
The quality control is there, support is there, they're making big money. Your Prakash samosas are everywhere in the world, so your brand,
Yeah.
which you can sell tomorrow. And by the way, valuation of the franchise company is far greater than the usual companies.
Okay.
Just the valuation norms. Talking as a chartered accountant here. So, so that's what we provide, and we not only help you become a franchisor, but then we can help you find franchisees as well. The
Okay.
people who are going to invest in your idea, in your concept.
Okay.
So just to recap, in franchise development, we help your idea help you become a franchisor, and part of the process is to document everything legally, create all the contracts, create a business plan. We also do competition analysis. So, not a good example, but just says Prakash Samosas. We can see how many samosa shops are there, who is selling in that particular concept in that space.
Yeah.
What are they doing? What are they pricing at? And how they're selling it. So we need to find a niche. We need to have something speciality that people get attracted to Prakash samosas rather
Yeah.
than something. So all that is part of the process, and it's a great way.
In this model, already, so suppose that let us think that I have a burger counter in Dubai. So I want my franchisee to be opened in this. So already I should be proven track record.
No.
Then only I can open franchise or not. Even with this new concept also we can open there.
It's a very good question, and traditionally there are 2 schools of thought. Some people say, like I met someone the other day, oh, I want to have 100 pan India thing, then I'll go overseas as successful. I said, it doesn't matter. I said, even if you have one, as long as you can document, you've got system, processes, everything there, and you can prove to me as an investor that this model works, is attractive, I'm going to invest in you. Okay? Invest in that. So to prove that, it is always good to have one of your own in each, because each country is different. Doing a business in each country is different. The product thing, let's say if in a food industry, how you're going to get your supplies, how you're going to get your masalas. There are a lot of logistics got to go in. You are successful here because your labor costs are based on Indian money that you pay.
Yeah.
You're going to have trouble finding good employees, or the employment cost is going to be different.
Right.
So all those things will come into play when you're trying to become a franchisor. So whether you have one store or you have 100 store doesn't matter.
Okay.
What matters is you've got enough proof of concept that this is a great thing. There's a need in the marketplace. There's no other samosa, and we can really capture the market. And then you have the know-how, and then you have to also train how we're going to get the ingredients, how we're going to rent, and possibly that's why they're paying you for that.
Yeah.
And so we can customize all that as we go along.
Okay. So one thing is that you said how the ingredients are there, this training. Once we have given this training, he can have his own name outlet with different names?
Of course not. Why would you want that? This is typical. He wants to learn how you make the best samosas, and instead of Prakash Samosas, he calls it Akash Samosas, and he doesn't pay you royalty, he's cheating you. That you can do in India.
Okay.
I'm not saying in a derogatory way, but because there are no laws stopping it, or maybe the lawyers know the laws, they can. But in US, it's a big no-no.
Okay.
That's how you make your franchise disclosure document. You just don't want, there's a non-competition clause is there, directly and indirectly, period. You can't just do that. And the huge penalties, and they're legally enforceable. It's not that, okay, I will do it, let him see what he can do, and then the matter is in the court for 40 years. It doesn't work like that in US or in Australia or Canada or whatever. So that's why those contracts and legal agreements are enforceable. And that's why it does cost, and it's very important to pay notice to every word, every letter in that, and that's what we help you.
Okay. With this franchisee model, so suppose you say that you are opening an outlet there, so we can, by investing or we can starting a franchisee, that through that also we can get EB5?
EB5 is totally different, but yes, you can.
Yeah, because when I want to expand my franchisee, so when I'm expanding in a UK or US or Canada or whatever it may be, so with that one shell down of those amount opening an outlet, I can employ there only 10 people, and since I can get into immigration.
Yes, absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Avinash, for coming to our studio. Thank you very much, and hope all the who are interested to expand their franchisee, they can contact him. And apart from that one, EB5 and all the verticals, they are having 5 verticals, and you can go through their websites. It's a
consulting.com, AN Global Consulting.
anglobalholdings.com, anglobalconsultings.com. So you can get everything. Okay, it's a one-stop solution for all the things. You want to tell something?
Yeah, I just want to say that it doesn't, for franchising concept, it's a great concept, but you don't have to be a franchisor now to become a franchisor in other countries.
Okay.
So as long as you have a business concept, we can make you a franchisor in all these countries. So it doesn't matter whether you're a franchisor or not, but for those countries, you can become a franchisor.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Prakash. Thank you to all of you.